Be inclusive as well in your language. Do not be exclusive. Obviously, in Twitch TOS, racism is a no-no, so obviously you as a streamer should not be racist, period. No one should be racist, period. You want everyone to be excited when they come in, and when someone comes in, your chat is quiet, and all of a sudden they start throwing around racist terms that are negative to any demographic of people, but they're being really interactive. Some people are cautious about banning them because it's like, oh, I have a viewer, but put your foot down about that kind of stuff. You want to show that you value everyone. You want everyone to feel welcome and happy in your stream. Where's your hammer, Eevees? Hard when you ain't a racist and you are oblivious to a lot of racist terms. Yes, Snoops, it's tough. It is tough. Never sacrifice your content over one person's nonsense. Yes, Rudy, exactly. Your mods instantly ban racism. Yes, same here. I don't tolerate it whatsoever. Some people pepper in words that are negative towards other demographics of people because of how they grew up. So they're ignorant about how that affects other people. So when it's not outright racist term, but it's still negative to any demographic of people, I immediately let that person know that's not appropriate here. And if they keep doing it, they're banned. But they get a warning first, because I grew up in a really conservative city. I didn't use those terms, but I knew lots of people who use them. For example, the R word that refers to people who have, you know, mental disabilities. I let people know that's not a term that we use here. When people use gay in a negative way, that is not applicable here. And even if you don't have any friends who are queer, or if you don't have any friends who do have mental disabilities, you want to make sure that you are inclusive to those demographics of people, as well as everyone, you know? Everyone. You have -5 viewers anyway, but you don't want it to trend in your channel, so instant ban. Yes, Fly! You want to stand up for those kinds of things. Honestly, clean up your vocab when streaming. Your viewers will be happy? Yes. People may watch VODs? Yes. And people might be lurking too, Snoops, right? If you let that stuff slide, people will start doing it. Or even when I warn someone verbally, I still purge what they said, because I don't want someone who was lurking and came back and didn't hear me say that, see someone else said it and think, oh, and you're also excluding those people in those demographics, so they will leave if you don't put your foot down about that. Streaming has 100% made you a better person. Jack! I used to swear like every second word. When I started streaming, I don't know why, but I just swore less. And now I swear less in my day-to-day life. I don't think that's made me a better person. You can't imagine someone with that pretty face swearing. Wizard Eevee's edited a couple videos from Five Nights at Freddy's and Apex. I swore a lot. A lot. The other day you were lurking and I was swearing like a sailor and you were somewhat taken aback. It does happen from time to time. I am a multifaceted person. Faceted. I have multiple faucets?
No, dear, that's wrong.
Multifaceted person. So there are different sides of me that come out. You're such a potty mouth, believe it or not. Slipgator. Yes. You're a fan of Scheiße. My husband's German. Slipgator. Makes me laugh every time you say Scheiße. You think swearing is typically alright as long as it's not targeted? Yes, IndieB. Swearing can be totally okay and even helps some people relax, as odd as it's relatable. Yes, I allow swear words in my chat, even when I'm a 13+ stream, like when I'm not a mature stream. I allow people to swear in my chat as long as it's not targeting a demographic of people. You know, the S word, the F word, not the F word targeting a demographic of people. Or friggin' mature stream right now, I can say the that sort of stuff, that's fine in the chat. You recently found a streamer that was cussing so much it sounded fake and it turned you off to their stream. Interesting, Shauna. Yeah, it's like we were saying before. If you're not a person who swears a lot, don't swear in your stream. You know, you don't have to do that for views. Be yourself. You have a good tip? Don't speak everything you see in chat. Yes. Watching through VODs. So, people who stream for a very long time, 8 to 12 hours, you should be reviewing your content. You don't need to watch your whole VOD, but you should be scumming through. And if there are several points where you're not saying anything, you're not looking at the camera, you're not being engaging, you know you need to improve that. You can also see certain things you do, habits, faces you make, if you chew on your lip, if you wipe your nose. Don't chew your lip, booger! Just speaking about things you shouldn't do. It's a nervous habit of mine. Yes, watch your VODs, do some highlighting, clip your own content for your viewers. So as an affiliate, you only have VODs saved for the past 10 days. So if you have particular clips that your viewers have made, or you remember something in your stream you did earlier, you're like, I should go back and clip it, go clip it, and use the highlighter function and save that stuff so your viewers can view that content well after the VOD is gone. Once the VOD is gone, you can no longer highlight your clips. Your clips will always be stored on your clip section of your channel. The highlighted content always shows up in a particular spot, and you can also create playlists. I currently have an Apex playlist. I have a Booger's Life for Me, which is general overall a bunch of clips, and I also have 18 plus horror clips. I save those in their own channel because I know there are certain people who have particular physical or mental things that would make watching those dangerous, so I keep them in a separate folder.
Yay!
Set goals for yourself and your community that you can achieve together. I know lots of streamers have difficulty at the beginning reaching out to their viewership. I've been full-time from the very beginning. Like I said, don't do that. Don't do that. I was able to do it. I am working towards having it be sustainable. I never want to put pressure on people to subscribe, but subscribing helps make it possible being full-time streaming. You can have goals up on your stream. You don't even have to talk about them unless it's getting close to the end of the goal, and you can say, hey, we're getting close to the end of our goal. If, anyone wants to help contribute to the stream, there's the goal, etc., etc. You can pepper it into your conversation, but don't make it something you mention every single stream because you will drive people away. But when people care about your content and they come on a regular basis, if they can support, they're gonna want to help continue seeing your content.
Life finds a way.
You want to be proactive and strive for excellence. You want to continue improving your quality of your content. You also want to be improving, innovating, because Twitch is constantly changing. It's constantly changing and evolving, and if you are not changing and evolving with it and knowing what's happening on Twitch, it's gonna be hard for you to grow or continue growing. There's misinformation. Lots of people who start streaming have this idea that to grow, you need to be live, but that's not true. To grow, you need to keep making your content better, which includes working on things for your stream off stream. So if you are not working on improving the quality of your stream and just streaming as much as possible every single day, not only will you burn out, but the quality of your stream will not be good. Improving your stream template brand, watching some of your VODs, making content for social media platforms, using social media platforms for their best potential. For example, make content exclusively for Twitter, smart, interesting tweets, interact with other people on Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube, whatever platforms you use.
Oops, I did it again.
If you use music on your stream, look on various platforms for music that falls under licenses that you can use in content creation. If you use copywritten music and some of your VOD is muted, you risk having your account suspended. So from the very beginning, I have been using content from, let me link it in chat, Free Music Archive. My current playlist is up to about 8 hours. Whenever I have time, I try to go through it again. I like to add music that is good background music, that doesn't have lyrics, and I can talk over successfully without it stealing the show, so to speak. Especially with the new stuff happening on Twitch with music. I found it very interesting that Twitch was recommending people use Spotify, because when I looked at Spotify's rules, it says content creators can't use it, like it's for personal use. So I found that really interesting that Spotify says not to use it, but Twitch recommends you use Spotify. But anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. Yes, freemusicarchive.org is amazing. There's tons and tons of music of all different kinds on there, and it all lists different licenses. I have checkmarked the licenses specifically for stuff you can use in your own content, as long as you show the music. So very top corner there, I have music in the playlist playing there.
It's delicious.